make myself look presentable. Today, I was watching a video on YouTube this morning on 20 meals that have long gone by that you don't flipping see today because it's all the health freaks have pushed it all away. So me and the wife, we were watching these, and some of them were pretty good. And then we seen one that caught our eye, and I said to her, "Oh, we have to try that for tea." I'm not going to reveal what it is just yet. And it was so simple to do and everything else. And then it came on to the next meal, but basically it's the same as what we're going to do, but it had another ingredient. But one was cold and the other was hot. But we're going to do the hot one today. And the only clue I'm going to give you is show you what food I am. And can somebody give me the name of what we're going to do? The name, what it was called in the days of old and bold. You're going back into the 50s now, it's 40s, 50s. So the first ingredient is this. It's cabbage, boiled cabbage. And I've told my wife that once the cabbage is cooked, I want the cabbage water. So I've got to try and find a bigger cup now so I can have a lot more cabbage water. Until the next ingredient is done, you'll have to wait a little bit. And now, wife has done the other part of the meal, is boiled potatoes and the cabbage. Now she's going to mash them together with some butter and milk. I can't remember. Anyway, she's going to mash them together, and then there'll be a number 3 to go with it. Your face not on it. And here we have now my wife's mixed it all up. That is cabbage and potatoes all mashed up with just a dollop of butter. Now, just use a spoon. And she's going to scrape that about. Like so. Oh, the part down now with that, but don't need to be level, love. Level. And now, we're covering it with cheese. Just a good dollop, love. Spread it over with your hand if you want. All over. You can shift that under.
Want more?
No, I think that'll be fine, love. There we go. And that's it. Any ideas what it's called yet? I want the name that they used back in the 50s. It took us about 4 times to find it on YouTube to get the name. Film it when it's done. Well, we've done some cabbage and potatoes now, and with cheese on top. It's gone into the oven, but I managed to get, there we go, 2 cups of cabbage water. It's good for you. Here we go, look, pick it up, flick it round, here we go. Bust hairs on my chest. Can't beat cabbage water. And here's what we cooked. A meal from the days gone by. You're looking around 1950s, 60s, and we thought we'd have a go at it. And this in there is potatoes, cabbage, cheese on top. And we're going to try it out now and see what it tastes like. Speak to you in a bit. And here we are. This is it. Cabbage, mashed potato, and cheese on top. This is going back from the 40s, from the 50s, 60s onwards, and then it went out of circulation. That is hot. It is hot. Don't need nothing else with it. It's quite nice actually. The cheese has got melted into the potatoes and everything else, giving it a little bit of a flavour. And I will have it again because we've got some more for tomorrow. We're going to have a pot tomorrow. We're going to have it with meatloaf tomorrow. But the name of this thing is a Rumbledetrump. That's what it's called, a Rumbledetrump. And they made this in the 50s, 60s, up maybe even to the 70s. And obviously supermarkets took over and they stopped doing it. But I'm glad I found this and we're having for tea. So basically, another spoonful. And it's quite nice. I would give this 8 out of 10. And I would have it again. Oh, and the fact is, I've been watching this and it's very interesting. The YouTube things that I'm watching on food that they all ate in the days of old and bold. And I'm now going to make a Facebook page of eating what they ate back in the 40s, 50s, 60s onwards, like crackers and pilchards. You can imagine that. But we'll see. Thank you.